Hi, this is Alka, and welcome back to my channel. We got some interesting news. It's from a local paper in Bergen County called the Norton Valley Suburban Night. Usually, I don't read newspapers from the local area, but this story is very important because it has something to do with our wonderful house guest in Brooklyn right now, Sean Diddy Combs, and his treacherous ways. Unfortunately, one of his young victims is from Bergen County. And we're going to get into this and see what the heck is going on. So it says, quote, Sean Diddy Combs accused of local sexual assault of teen. This is by Laurie Comstock, NewJersey.com, USA Today Network, New Jersey, but it's on this local newspaper. So this is what happened. Hip hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs and R&B singer Aaron Hall allegedly took turns in a sexual assault on a 16-year-old girl in Bergen County apartment back in 1990 as Joe CD member the Vance Swing did nothing to stop it, according to a recent amended lawsuit filed in federal court in New Jersey. So, this is Liz Gardner seeks over $10 million for financial, physical, and mental damage in the New Jersey District Court filing against the Bad Boy Records founder, that's Sean Diddy Combs, Hall, and Swing. So it's three people who were added as, continues on page 2. I don't know how big this is, but as co-defendant on October 8th and record label. Gardner said she was thrust into a sex trafficking scheme where she and her 15-year-old friend were drugged and given alcohol and brought to Hall's Englewood home where Gardner was raped. The next day, she was assaulted and choked by Combs until she lost consciousness, according to the allegation. The explosive lawsuit, which was initially filed in New York District Court in 2023 before it was refiled and amended in New Jersey in early October, is one in a fury of mounting legal issues for Combs, 54, who is known as Diddy, or his prior stage name, Puff Daddy. I always call him Pete Diddy. The embroiled rapper now faces over a dozen civil lawsuits accusing him of sexual assaults and rapes, with 5 new accusers coming forth in the past week with claims as far back as 2000s, as recently as 2022. Among the latest is a woman who said she was 13 years old when she was assaulted by then 30-year-old Combs at an MTV Video Music Award at the party in 2020, and celebrity personal trainer who accused Combs of sexual assaulting him during an award show at the party in 2022. The weekly lawsuits filed against Combs appeared to be the tip of the iceberg. Early in October, during a press conference, Texas-based attorney Tony Busby said he was preparing lawsuits from 120 people claiming sexual abuse and sexual assault. And that's just Busby's claim. Tyrone Blackburn, a Brooklyn-based lawyer, ooh, this is pretty big, is representing Gardner in her legal files. Finally, Combs' legal woes filed his September arrest and arraignment on charges of sexual trafficking and racketeering and transporting to engage in prostitution. The rapper, who has maintained his innocence throughout all legal filings and proceeding, is in custody at the Brooklyn Detention Center after he was denied bail. Yeah, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You're staying inside. Criminal charges and lawsuits against Combs come nearly a year after rapper ex-girlfriend and R&B star Cassandra Ventura, known professionally as Cassandra, or Cassie, accused Combs of rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse. Combs and Ventura settled for an undisclosed amount a day after filing Although her willingness to step forward led to others, to do a lawsuit. Um, Yun Tan Jacobs, who is listed as Cohn's attorney for Garner's case, did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Shira Termont, attorney, and Jacobs' colleague Michael Teron and Anna Estava, each linked to Combs and other legal filings, also did not immediately respond to requests. However, Combs' legal team has repeatedly shared the same response with USA Today pertaining to the legal filings against him, stating they had confidence in the fact that legal defense and integrity of the justice proceedings. In court, the truth will prevail. Yeah. That Mr. Combs had never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or woman. Hall, who resides in Ohio, and Swing of North Carolina were served with amended lawsuits on October 23rd, and their respective attorneys have yet to enter their appearance according to court records. This is getting long. Let's see. Combs was known for hosting lavish star-studded parties that investigators said to lead to the freak offs or sexual performance he allegedly arranged and recorded to fulfill his sexual desires. In the late summer, early fall of 1990, Gardner said she was invited to a New York, Jersey from her North Carolina home by her friend Swing and Diva the Great, who are brothers as well as fellow Jack scene members and brothers KC and JoJo. The quartet was signed to Uptown Records and produced by Combs and had a New Jersey home paid by their record label. After attending a music industry event in New York City and dinner with J.K. Combs and Hall, where Gardner said she was and her friend were supplied alcohol and marijuana, the girls were brought to Hall's Englewood apartment. The suit says Hall at the time was part of the R&B group Guy, which found success in the late 1980s. After being offered more alcohol, Gardner said she was physically forced to have sex with Combs. It was unknown to Gardner at the time, but Swing was in the room where the assault took place and did not take any steps to prevent the abuse from occurring, according to the newly amended filings. Swing, whose name is assumedly co-Gardner, a Gardner since he was 20 years old, was just a few months older than Combs at the time. He was accused of aiding and abetting in the alleged sex assault by treating her rape as a live pornographic film. Gardner said after Combs was done, she was as shocked and traumatized. Who wouldn't be? And while in the process of getting dressed, Hall then barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced her to have sex. Again. The suit says. Another friend later shared with Gardner that she had sex with Combs and Hall too, and the men were switching rooms between the girls, the suit stated. The next day, Combs allegedly went to the home in New Jersey where Gardner was staying and became irate, assaulted, and choked Gardner until she went unconscious, the suit claims. Combs had allegedly been searching for her friend, who he feared would report the prior night assault, and had asked Gardner where she was. When Gardner said she wasn't unsure, Combs allegedly strangled her, the suit stated, citing an affidavit written by a friend of Gardner's. The suit included a photo of Gardner, Hall, and her friend, whose face is blurred, the day of the alleged incident, and also pulled video clips from the interview Hall had done over the years, which include one with Guy TB, BLED, where he appears to admit Josie and Puffy had watched him have sex. A therapist says Garner, who she had treated in 2014, disclosed the alleged rape to her and cited in her notes that she believed Gardner was experiencing symptoms of anxiety, hypervigilance, panic attacks, and depression, all symptoms of post traumatic stress disorder. Yes, I know that all too well. The suit stated an abundance of physical and mental ailments from body pain, mental trauma to diminish enjoyment of life. The suit also names UMG Recordings, Universal Music Group, and several unnamed parties. So, this is going way back to now 1990, where he was starting to do this. And it's a very bad situation for Combs. Because the more these stories come out, that means more people are going to be coming out. That means more lawsuits. That means more court filings. That means he ain't going anywhere for a very long time, if ever. He might die in prison. And that's why a lot of his so-called friends and stuff might be running to endorse Kamala Harris because they're hoping, hope against hope, that she wins because maybe she will help them get out of the situation. Because if Trump wins, they're all going to jail. I mean, it's a miracle that this DA and this Attorney General in New York is going after these people. Unlike the local DAs and the local Attorney General who don't want to fight crime, they want to do BS, like Alan Bragg's, for example. The federal Attorney General or District Attorney, whatever his title is, you know, he put away Bob Melendez. So he's already 1 for 1. So he's looking for 2 for 2 with Sean Diddy Combs. It doesn't look good for him at all. I mean, he's screwed. If I was him, I would be looking at spilling the beans on all these folks that might have been involved with this, because that's the only way he's going to get out of it. So this is Outcast saying so long for now, and don't forget your stop.